The Citibank loomed like a fortress at night, steel doors, glass towers, and cameras humming with cold precision. But even the strongest walls have cracks, and as any crime writer knows, money never disappears quietly. I had been tracking whispers for weeks, ledger entries that didn't balance, transfers that vanished into offshore fog. On paper, the numbers were perfect. Too perfect. And in finance, perfection is the biggest red flag. The first clue came from a teller, nervous hands fidgeting as she slid me a note with my receipt. Look into account 4071. That was all. No signature, no courage to say it out loud. Account 4071 belonged to a ghost. Deposits poured in from small businesses, family diners, mechanic shops, corner stores barely surviving. But within hours, the money bled out through a chain of shell companies ending in a Cayman account under the name Orion Holdings. The owners? Invisible. I pictured the men in tailored suits sipping scotch while laundromats and mom-and-pop shops folded under the weight of theft they couldn't see. White-collar predators cloaked in spreadsheets instead of ski masks. But here's the part that still chills me. The trail led back inside the bank. An executive, someone with keys not just to the vault, but to the trust of every client. One night, I staked out the 14th floor. Past midnight, when the city slept, the executive's office light flickered on. He wasn't alone. Another man entered, expensive coat, foreign accent. I recognized him from intelligence files, a financier tied to arms smuggling in Eastern Europe. My heart pounded as I realized this wasn't just fraud. This was a war chest being filled in secret. Then came the sound, a gunshot, muffled but sharp. The visiting financier staggered, fell against the glass. The executive stood over him, pistol shaking, face pale as ash. He dragged the body to a waiting crate marked Archives, ready to vanish like the numbers on his ledger. I could have called the police right then, but the deeper truth, the executive wasn't working alone. He was a pawn. Behind him was a syndicate with reach far beyond this city. If I blew the whistle too soon, I'd be silenced before sunrise. So I wrote every detail, every transfer, every meeting. This story you're hearing isn't just a mystery, it's evidence. And if you're listening, know this. Somewhere in your bank statement, a ghost account might already be draining you dry. The vault wasn't silent after all, it was screaming. Most people just never learned how to listen.